Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Saiga here with SPG Sobeys Game. Today we're breaking into the big moment right here. This is the biggest moment in hip hop right here. The moment just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We're talking about the one, the only Kung Fu Kenny, Kendrick Lamar, the man who dissed Drake so many times that Drake had to leave the country, y'all. And no, he sent himself out of the country and he's now in Australia and he's down low. No, let me know in the comments below. Are you guys at his concert? Have you seen his new concert in Australia? He came out with a smoking jacket, and not the way you would think, like all nice and cool. I mean, he literally had bullet holes in his jacket and he had smoke coming out of his back. And honestly, this is an interesting thing. This is really interesting. You know me, I was never a huge Drake fan until this beef, which is ironic. So when the beef first started, we had first person shooter, J. Cole, Drake. I was like, oh man, Drake is pretty cool. I've always heard of him. He mostly does the R&B type music and the singing Drake, which Kendrick told him to be more singing Drake, and that's great. But no, I actually prefer him in the bag, when he's in his hip hop bag and the bag is full and he's up there rapping, y'all. I mean, he's giving us this all. And Non-Stop is one of my favorite songs. He has so many good songs, Drake. I just love it when he's just spitting, he's rapping, he's just in the zone, locked in. First person shooter, I love that. I mean, he's really on his I don't care attitude, like I'm the best attitude. He,'s in his MJ phase right here, which is great. I love that energy. And but with all that said, I became a bigger fan when he started attacking Kendrick. Well, Kendrick first dropped that bomb. He dropped that bomb, and with that, what was that? Like That? He dropped Like That, and that just shook up the whole industry, kind of like that Control. This time, Drake was like, J. Cole was like, oh ho, and he was like, all right, let me drop a little something back for you, Kenny. And he did a 7-minute drill, and he removed that within 7 minutes, and that was a whole video of itself. Go check out my last video on that. But back to Drake. Drake is like, nah, Kenny, nah. We're gonna get at you. You want to come at me? I'm King Drake. I'm up here on the mountain. I have to come down from the mountain to get to your level. So Drake came back with the quickness. He dropped multiple diss tracks, tailor-made freestyle. He dropped push-ups. He did so many things, and he really was at the top. I mean, the very, very top. I mean, he was just like, how could Kendrick respond? Because up to this point, we hadn't really seen Kendrick engage in a diss track battle. We haven't seen that, really. And we seen him talk really big stuff, but we never seen him in a diss track battle. And so for a very good moment, we thought Drake was winning. I mean, for many weeks, Drake was up. Drake was very much up. And he was like, come on, Kenny, can you drop something, please? We're waiting for you. Drop something. And he's talking about Taylor Swift, and he's talking about all kinds of big things. Then out of nowhere, Euphoria drops. And we're like, oh, snap. Oh, snap-de-doo, Kenny. And yes, Euphoria drops, and we all drop everything. We're like, oh, please bless us with this 8-minute diss track. And it's very euphoric. And so yeah, I won't get into that. We had Meet the Grams, we had Family Matters, and then of course we have the infamous Not Like Us. And this song just tore up everything. I mean, it's tore up the whole industry, y'all. This song right here changed the game. And really, it was one of those songs. I mean, Meet the Grams came out, we all said, oh, Kendrick won. Drake dropped Family Matters. Meet the Grams came out 20 minutes later, and it was like, oh, it's a done deal. Kendrick's playing chess. I mean, he's playing 5D chess, 10D chess. I mean, he's going crazy. But no, Not Like Us just drops right after, and it has the targets on Drake's mansion, y'all. And I'm like, oh snap. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. But it was a great song, really good song, and Drake did the Heart Part 6, and we ain't going to talk about that. And but no, we have reactions for all this on the channel. But I digress. Not Like Us just kept on blowing up. And just kept blowing up. And fight me? No, don't fight me. No, but seriously though, Not Like Us is the best diss track in history. is the best and strongest diss track in history. I feel like it definitely beats out No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up, all those different diss tracks. And you can disagree, but I would say for the impact that this song has, over 1 billion streams in 1 year, which is crazy. I mean, this is something that hasn't been done even way back then. The technology wasn't available back then, I don't think, to be able to consume the music the way you're able to consume it now, and the frequency that you're able to consume it now. But to have such a cultural moment where this track is being performed at the Pop Out show in Los Angeles, you have most of LA, everyone out there, most of the industry out there dancing to this diss track, which is crazy. And then you have the music video dropping. It has all these different big elements to it. Not to mention that this song came out early mid part of last year, and it's still being talked about today. I mean, so much so that it just won 5 Grammys for the song. So much so that Kendrick may perform it at the Super Bowl this Sunday. And so, I mean, it's such a huge moment in time in history, so much so that even Drake had to sue Kendrick. Now, how many times have you seen an artist sue someone over a diss track, over words? This is rap. I mean, what happened to freedom of speech, yo? He's like, no, not that speech. I'm gonna go down under. I'm gonna go to Australia and still get you, Kung Fu Kenny. And no, this is insane. This is insane. But I circle all the way back to the point with Drake on this Crash Out tour right here. He's doing the wrong moves, and it's hard to move in a situation that he's in where you have like the entire industry attacking you. I mean, even the CEO of UMG was up there high-fiving Dr. Dre for Kendrick's win, which is crazy. You know, he's supposed to be tight with Drake, but of course Drake bit the hand that fed. And of course, if you've heard Academic's recent video, how much credit you want to give that is up to you. But Academic's recent video was saying that Drake's label's trying to humble him now with this new release, and Drake has this new release that's coming up next week. And how will that turn out? We're going to talk about that in the next video. Subscribe about that. But no, I feel honestly with Drake, he should not be engaging with any more of this diss track. He should let it sit, act like it doesn't affect him. He's been doing that to an extent, but coming out with a smoking jacket and stuff like that, bullet holes and stuff, like they try to get at him and stuff, and he's still going. No, don't even feed into it. Don't waste any time on it. Just keep doing your thing, elevating, because I think if Drake will just, if he took right now, drop the lawsuit, and he would just focus on his craft, just focus on his music, his grind, he could pull a Kanye, and he could be, everything could be redeemed, really. I really feel like Drake in about 3-4 years could be completely back to what he's been doing and just dominating. And we'll see. We'll have to see. It really is based on the moves he takes now, because if he continues down this path, suing his own label, continuing to bring up this beef and do little jabs here and there at LeBron, and doing jabs at Kendrick and stuff, and prolonging this beef, Kendrick just has to say one word about you, and then it just continues. It continues, and it never stops. But no, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this beef? Are you guys tired of hearing about it? Are you excited for the Super Bowl? Do you want Kendrick to perform that song at the Super Bowl? Here's my thoughts on that. I feel like with Kendrick, he should not perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. And you guys may say, what the heck is wrong with you? Why would he not perform that song at the Super Bowl? Well, I feel like the song is so big and it's so great, but the Super Bowl is like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now, of course, Kendrick just did the Super Bowl a few years ago with Dr. Dre, Eminem, everyone on stage. But this is Kendrick's moment right here. This is Kendrick's moment. This moment is about him embracing the culture and everything. I think instead of doing Not Like Us, he should do TV Off. TV Off is basically the same song. He's basically talking about Drake in the song, but he's not so specific about Drake. It's a very indirect way of attacking Drake. And but it's but it's a same vibe, same hyped up song. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure he is going to do the song regardless at the show, but I feel like if he does Not Like Us, it always will give Drake some fuel later on for be like, you know, like, hey, you had to mention my name during your biggest moment at the Super Bowl. Drake can always use that as ammo in his diss track if he decides to come back. And that's a huge diss, you know, on the world's biggest stage, you had to mention another artist like that. So, I mean, that's something that, you know, Kendrick is very smart. He may have thought about that. So, if I was Kendrick, I would focus on my own big hits that I have already, and I would do Damn, I would do Alright, I would do all my big hits, and of course TV Off and such, and I would just do those songs, my big hits like that. And Not Like Us has been performed everywhere already for this world stage right here. I think he should just focus on himself. He has SZA that's performing with him. He has Tyler the Creator that's performing with him. He has a lot of great influence around him. He could put on a great show. Very excited about the show. But no, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all of this. Are you guys watching the Super Bowl? Do you guys just watch for the halftime show? Let me know in the comments below. But I think Kendrick has had a great run in hip-hop this past 12 months. It's been incredible, and I feel like Drake needs to chill out. He needs to focus on his tour. It seems like the tour is going well so far, but he needs to just not lean into the hate and go above the hate. So basically, do you think this song's going to be banned? Do you think it's going to be banned? Do you think the UMG lawsuit's going to block this song from being played at the Super Bowl? I don't think it'll have anything to do with it. I think Kendrick, regardless of any type of ban, is going to do what he wants to do, and I think there's no stopping this song. It's definitely going to be played. Like I said before, you know, I don't think he should play it. I think he should take a higher road and continue just to focus on himself in this moment. But let me know in the comments below. I'm excited for the show. Last thing, I'm Zyga. This is not scripted. This is off the dome, yo. Appreciate you guys for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.